The Buddha said that all forms are empty and unattainable. The Buddha was concerned about us, that we might not grasp this meaning, so he used metaphors to explain it to us. All conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow. This is not false. Nowadays, with the advancement of science and technology, cameras are very affordable. Almost everyone has a camera, and if you ask around, very few people would say they don't have one. Most people have one. Have you gained any enlightenment from playing with cameras? You get attached to looks playing with cameras. Button press tied to looks? I can take photos. I have vast experience in photography, taken photos for decades. I'm different from you. When I press the shutter button on the camera, I realize that is life. The phenomenon of life is in that instant. You see, once that moment passes, it's impossible to have another moment, exactly the same as the previous one. It's gone. So my feelings are different from yours. This is what the Diamond Sutra refers to as being like dew or like lightning. Lightning is a flash. The Tamsika Sutra. This is called the momentary machine. This is the true nature of the universe and life. We can experience this within the phenomenon. What does this explain? It explains that the true nature of the 4D does not exist. The Buddha called it a dream, illusion, bubble, or shadow. Not wrong at all. This illustrates that all dharmas are unattainable. It means all phenomena are empty. The mind that can attain is unattainable, and the Dharma you attain is also unattainable. How can your mind dwell there? This dwelling means the sense of attachment. In your heart, if you are attached, you need to know it is false, not real. Therefore, when the Buddha reveals this truth, he tells us that when there is nothing to attach to and nowhere to dwell, the true mind appears. As long as you have something to dwell on, that dwelling mind is the deluded mind. O true mind. So, can everyone understand what I'm saying? If you still don't understand, I'll explain it more plainly. Every day, your mind is attached. The thoughts you can't forget, that's your mind dwelling. The people you think about, like how the elderly always think about their grandchildren. Your mind is dwelling on your grandchildren. And young people, thinking about making money all day, your mind is dwelling on the forefront. It's pitiful, not knowing that everything you dwell on is ultimately empty. Look at what you're busy with every day. After awakening, you don't dwell on it. You don't keep birth in your heart. And naturally, you have freedom. It's definitely not that. You are truly helpless. If you stop caring about your grandson and don't look after him, then you are completely mistaken. You still love him, still take care of him, still look after him, but you don't keep it in your heart. In your heart, it's pure and equal. This is correct. This assumes the absence of the four unobstructed and the four unobstructed with no obstacles. If your heart is attached, there are obstacles. If your heart is unattached, there are no obstacles. So the Avatamsaka Sutra is the realm of no obstacles. The realm of no obstacles is called the one true Dharma realm. The conditioned Dharma realm has obstacles. The one true Dharma realm is without obstacles. This is one meaning. Goodness. Goodness is the body and mind. This non-attachment and the body and mind are one thing, not two separate things. It is a sincere heart, a pure heart, an equal heart, a rightly aware heart, a compassionate heart. These hearts arise. This is gentleman. Self-benefit. This is the true virtue of the reward body of the Buddha. This is the rebirth of the reward body. He benefits others. It is to manifest in various forms and teach according to circumstances. This is body-mind. Body and mind matches non-attachment. Non-attachment fits body and mind. Non-attachment, body and mind are one, not two. This is Buddha Bodhisattvas. So what? Are we ordinary people like? Ordinary health. They have attachment. Body and mind have ties. Different from Buddha and Bodhisattvas. Buddha and Bodhisattvas, body and mind are without attachment. People's body and mind have attachment. This also has attachment. The mind that arises is not good. It is not dark. Which mind arises? A mind of delusion, discrimination, attachment. Buddha and Bodhisattva's body and mind are the mind of precepts, concentration, wisdom. Ordinary people's body and mind are places of affliction, delusion, and discrimination presented. The key, one attached, the other without. The mind without attachment is the true mind. The true mind is urgently useful. With attachment, it is a deluded mind. The deluded mind transforms into the 6 realms of reincarnation. The true mind transforms into the one true Dharma realm. The benefits from them are completely different. If you understand this principle in your daily life, you will attain freedom. In our daily life, we can benefit from it, but we cannot possess it. You cannot be attached. You can receive and have. Then you are nourished. If you are in the midst of benefiting, you can still benefit all sentient beings. You are a bodhisattva. One only enjoys but does not cling, nor actively helps all sentient beings. Hinayana, Arhat is compared to Buddha. the boundary between Mahayana and Hinayana here. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas sacrifice themselves for others. This learning is what we talk about for others. In fact, in their realm. We don't even have the thought of self, so why write collections? Why for people? Not even a thought? This is also what the Buddha said in the Diamond Sutra. Bodhisattva. Benefit the self, others, sentient beings, and the receiver. Practice all good dharmas. Without life's nature. Benefit the demon. Benefit others. Benefit sentient beings. Benefit the receiver. All are benefited, which means without attachment. Practicing all good dharmas is the true mind. So when we repeatedly practice all good dharmas, there is self, others, sentient beings, and the receiver. Isn't this with attachment? Once you understand and clarify these things, then you'll know how to learn Buddhism, to learn the non-attachment of body and mind. In Buddhism, establish the four aspects, practice all good dharmas. That's what is called urgent merit, accumulation, infinite merits. If you cannot establish the four aspects and practice all good dharmas, then it is worldly, defiled blessings. You are cultivating blessings, not merits. To cultivate merits, you must establish the right thoughts. This matter is very difficult. I feel like I've explained it very clearly. Looking at everyone's expressions, it seems like you haven't understood. It's very difficult to explain at times, not easy at all. You need to understand it. But if we don't clarify and comprehend it, we can't apply it in our lives. If we can't apply it in our lives, then this teaching is in vain. Why? Because we don't benefit from it. The important thing is indeed to turn every word and sentence into our actual life. Only then does Buddhism become something useful. Learning it is truly useful. Real benefits, real advantages. This point is very important, so we absolutely do not focus on discussing theories or temples. That's meaningless. How should we learn? The simplest method of practice is to always be mindful. Don't think about yourself. Always think about others. Right now, beings are suffering. How do we help these suffering beings? Helping suffering beings, you must understand. It's not just about giving food to those who have none, or giving clothes to those who have none to wear. This is what is generally referred to in society as charitable relief. This kind of relief cannot solve the problem. Did Shakyamuni Buddha ever do this in his lifetime? We haven't seen in the scriptures that Shakyamuni Buddha ever went to provide disaster relief. Have you seen it? Why haven't we seen it? Shakyamuni Buddha would just beg for a meal each day, just enough for himself. So where would he have extra rice to give to others? It is evident that Shakyamuni Buddha never did this. But did he engage in charitable relief efforts? He did, and he did it perfectly, thoroughly, and closely. He helped sentient beings to break through ignorance and achieve enlightenment. This is the true relief. He saw people in suffering. For those without food or clothing, he would tell them why they had no food. Why do you have no clothes to wear? Why do you face disasters? He explained the reasons clearly, detailing the causes and effects. Once you understand and turn back, you'll receive blessings, won't you? This is what true relief is. This is the real charity. But people don't understand. Study Buddhism. Regarding this level of reasoning, the truth cannot be easily spoken. One must carefully comprehend it. So the Buddha saves sentient beings by helping them break through ignorance and achieve enlightenment. The Buddha tells you where the suffering of sentient beings comes from. Because you are confused, you create plagues and commit evil deeds, which lead to retribution. The root cause is confusion. All achievements. Where does happiness come from? It comes from enlightenment. Therefore, the Buddha's salvation of all sentient beings starts from the root. Until you are enlightened, it won't be difficult for you to receive any kind of blessings. By understanding the theory and knowing the method, you can practice accordingly. Good causes lead to good results. As long as you are willing to do it. With every bit of effort, there will naturally be a corresponding harvest. The law of cause and effect is never deceptive. Relying on others for help is not the solution. It cannot solve the problem. Relying on others for donations and support. In the future, you will still have to repay the debt. Where is the logic in having no ability? Monks accepting offerings from the 4 types of followers. In Buddhism, it's said that the donor's single grain of rice is as large as Mount Sumeru. If you don't achieve enlightenment in this life, you'll have to repay it in the next, even if it means being reborn as an animal. Meal is hard to digest. It's still more convenient to cultivate on your own. Within this lies the consequences of karma. There is no escape for the body. "40 layers. The situation, vast and incomparable. If it weren't for the Buddha telling us, we would never have thought of it in our lifetime. So the Buddha's kindness to us, even our parents cannot compare to it. The kindness of parents. For a lifetime, a life is given to us by our parents. The endless grace of the Buddha. There is never a direct way. Who knows? The enlightened know. So it's about knowing and repaying kindness. How to repay kindness? Only by practicing according to the teachings. This is the true way to repay. Regarding the scriptures, to be able to understand, to practice, to be correct. What is truth? The principles spoken by the Buddha in the scriptures. Applying the methods completely in life is the true result. You have proven it in your life. For example, the Buddha tells us, it's not about gaining wealth. Once you understand this principle and know this method, you practice and indeed gain wealth. That is called being correct. If you haven't gained wealth, you haven't got it right. The teacher gains intelligence and wisdom. Giving selflessly leads to health and longevity. There are theories, methods, and factual truths. When we truly achieve this in life, it is called being correct. So, what the Buddha said. All the teachings, countless and boundless, we verify them one by one. We prove them all. This is called the true result. So what the Buddha told us are these guidelines and principles. We must deeply understand and apply these principles in life. Apply them in work, in dealing with others and social interactions. There is nothing that doesn't align, nothing that doesn't correspond. You will be living entirely within the teachings of Buddhism. Buddhism is the path of enlightenment, living in a state of awakening, also living in perfection and wisdom. Studying Buddhism. This is called practicing to achieve true results. Practicing to achieve true results is what this is about. This is definitely not empty or futile. It is definitely not unreachable. Nor is it unattainable. It is all within daily life, as common as having a meal at home. What's so special about it? All right, time's up. That's all, folks.